reasons, this message is brought to you by the very awesome committee supporting the recall of Mayor Garcia.
Some people have got this all wrong, because the recall of Mayor Robert Garcia is about justice and finally putting a foot down on corruption in Long Beach politics. But there are some people, the mayor surrogates, who are trying to make this about race. And it's the same old playbook, trying to pin one minority group against another minority group. Long Beach locals are just not having that. The mere idea, even the suggestion, that the Latinx community in Long Beach is under attack by the Black community is only intended to divide us, to make it so that we can't have the change that we need. And it's completely ridiculous. The Recall the Mayor campaign is listening to the Latinx community.
Hola a todos, mi nombre es Ángela Vargas y estoy viviendo en Long Beach desde el año 2010.
We're actually listening to small and local businesses owned by our Latinx community members. These businesses are suffering, and they're not in the mood for divisive politics. They want what's right for Long Beach. And I know, because I've spoken with Jesse.
Oh gosh, I've lived in Long Beach since 2011. I am a hair salon owner. I own an LGBTQ-focused hair salon in Long Beach on 4th Street.
If the mayor thinks he can turn locals against each other for his own political ambitions, he's wrong. Dividing us into racial groups and oppressing us just isn't going to work, because we're concerned about the things that matter. We're concerned about the cost of housing. Yeah, the Latinx community, just like the Black community, we want to participate in the joy of home ownership as well. But that starts with being able to afford an apartment so that we can save our money and become homeowners in Long Beach. But we can't do that if our own local politicians are so hell-bent on keeping control that they can't give us the platform of fairness and success that we really need to prosper as one people. Long Beach.
So, we have to really look at all this development that has been going on downtown. The multiple hundreds of unit buildings that are being built that end up basically being, 750 square foot, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom that they're renting for $2,500 to $3,000 to $3,300 a month.
There is no single politician that should own any identity group in Long Beach. Next time you hear someone say that the recall of Mayor Garcia is an attack on the Latinx community, you've got to start asking the tough questions. Because like me, you want to know why it is that the first immigrant Latino mayor of Long Beach created a downtown plan that priced out the Latinx community, pushed them out of the downtown area, further north or further west. Why would he do that if he really stood for the community in Long Beach? It's wrong. It's simply wrong. We've got to ask the tough questions, like how is it that a first-generation immigrant from Peru who said he would stand for the people takes so much money from the police that he turns a blind eye to the fact that members of the Latinx community are being pulled over by Long Beach police as a policy. As a policy, they are being racially profiled. The mayor says nothing about that. He continues to take money and money and money from police checks and police salaries, but when it comes down to substantive issues that would help the Latinx community, he stands aside.
60% of the houses in this city, 60% of the units in this city are rented. We have the power, we have the numbers. Organize, demand that our city invest in low-income housing that actually is low-income housing for a significant number of people to at least start to make a dent in economic inequality that has existed in this town since the day it started.